So a nice day here in Palm Springs. Yes, of course, for the skies. They are a bit hazy, aren't they? But I just showed up to the Palm Springs Surf Club here. This just opened. Unfortunately, the water park is closed till March. You cannot surf here until March because the surf machine actually broke a couple weeks ago. And I can't get back there to show it to you. That's the surf pool back there. It broke a couple weeks ago, will not be reopened until sometime in March. And that's the rest of the water park right there. That will also be open in March. But this is really, really cool. Huge surf pool. They have a restaurant out there. You can sit outside, you can sit inside, faces the surf pool. Beautiful property, huge property. Really, really cool. And I wanted to stop by here today and just show it to you, even though I can't get back there to really show you much, but just wanted to give you what I could show you of it. But I bring it up because I was just coming back from the gym and wanted to stop over. I thought it might be open by now, but they're telling me it will not be open until March. They poured $80 million in the overhaul in this project. And I pray to God that it works out for them. They've already been down for a few weeks. This thing opened, I believe, like January 1st. The wave pool broke and it's been down for like 3 weeks. And they've got a lot of money tied up here. They've got a lot of jobs tied up in here. And so I do pray to God that it works out because it's an innovative idea. It really, I mean, if you've ever watched these things, you can go to YouTube, check out the Palm Springs Surf Club and see the pool. You can ride up to a 7-foot wave here. Very, very cool. But another group bought this property and then poured $80 million into the overhaul of this property. So there is a lot of money tied up into this thing right now. And I bring this up as I'm coming back from the gym today because I'm just thinking, looking at the prices. So if you want to surf for an hour as a beginner, it's $100 an hour. If you want to surf as an intermediate, it's $150. And if you're an advanced surfer, $200 an hour. Then of course you can do privates. If you want to rent the park out, it's a fortune. So there's all kind of options here. But I'm just looking at these prices and these numbers, and I'm just thinking, you know, is this going to be a success? Do people have this kind of money? And it's probably going to be a lot of people coming from other areas here. But you think about if you come here, get a hotel room, gasoline, or you're flying and you're spending $100 to $200 an hour, that's a lot of money. Now, I don't know if the surfer community is an affluent community. I'm not a surfer, but what do you think? Is something like this going to have success at these type of prices? You've got a high-end restaurant, high-end bar here. It's a great idea. I think it's innovative and it's awesome. I mean, I've watched the videos. It's a beautiful park. I think the park's going to do very, very well, but there's so much overhead. So much money's been invested in this thing and it's already been shut down. So comment down below. Let me know your thoughts on any of this as I'm out here today. But you know, we look at Americans' monthly debt. This just came out in Fox Business yesterday. Consumers are paying an average of $1,583 each month just to service their debt. That is up $350 from just a couple years ago. So will people have the kind of money to go to the amusement parks, to go to the water parks, to do surfing? Do they have the kind of money? Will they have the kind of money this coming summer? Where people, I believe, are being tapped out right now. Again, I hope this place does a gangbuster of business. I hope nothing but the best for them. But wow, $80 million just in the overhaul, not the purchase of the property, just the overhaul cost $80 million. And you just look at the cost of what it costs to have fun now. $200 if you're an advanced surfer to come out here. You got to get here too in the middle of the desert. I don't know. I wish maybe people will use their buy now, pay later plans to come surf. Definitely they'll be using credit cards to pay the resort fees, to pay the restaurants to come and surf, to pay for surf lessons, to rent surfboards. Maybe that's how it's going to work. There was an article today, buy now, pay later catches up for alcoholic beverage payments. In this article, it says that 22% of these buy now, pay later clientele, they use their buy now, pay later plans to buy alcohol. So think about where we're at today. People can't even afford to pay cash for their booze. They're now financing their booze. They're financing their drinks, just like they're using buy now, pay later at grocery stores, financing their groceries. So when I look at a place like this, I wish them nothing but the best. But this economy has never been this disruptive, and it's never been this weak. Here comes one coming into the Palm Springs airport right now. So this place is literally across from the airport. So it's frightening when you start looking at the data. Here's another one, and we're talking about what's happening in the real estate market. Is Nashville's multifamily market headed towards oversupply? It says here in the article, get this, there are 16,000 vacant units in the Nashville area right now, with 18,000 more units in the pipeline. So you're going to have a ton of apartments. You have a ton of apartments available right now in Nashville. I remember people would write me all the time and tell me that this is never going to affect Nashville. Nashville's going to build up and prices are going to go up forever, and you won't even be able to get an apartment. You won't be able to buy a house. It's just going to go on forever and ever. Apparently not. And what happens when you have a overabundance of something? Well, of course, prices go down. Just like when I was at Costco the other night, and you have an overabundance of televisions, what happens? Well, you're buying 55-inch TVs for $280. That's what happens. There's just an oversupply of this stuff. And now we're going to see an oversupply of apartment buildings in the Nashville area, and prices are going to come down. But think about that, 16,000 vacant units right now in Nashville, Tennessee. So, you know, as I read this stuff on this beautiful Sunday, and I have to be careful. I said it's a beautiful Sunday, and there's a lot of aerosol in the sky right now, so somebody's going to point that out. But I think it's a beautiful day because I'm walking, I'm breathing, I'm able to make this video, I'm able to speak with all of you. It's 80 degrees out in January, so to me, that's a pretty beautiful day. I can't control what's up in the skies, but what I can control is what's happening right here on the ground, making this video. I think it's a beautiful day. Do I wish the skies were a bit more clear? Absolutely. But getting back to what's happening here at the Palm Springs Surf Club, absolutely beautiful property, amazing property. If you get a chance, you can YouTube the Palm Springs Surf Club and check out the pool and the surfing, 7-foot waves. It's really incredible, the technology that they're using to do this. And it's really amazing, and I wish them nothing but the best. But wow, what a risk, what a gamble to do something like this. The cost, the overhead, with the economy in shambles right now, it's going to be very, very interesting to see how it plays out. But I do believe that when it was open for the first week, I believe it was sold out. But we'll see as we head into a warm summer, as they typically are, you know, by July, August, September, when it's 110 degrees out here, 115 degrees, how the park does, especially the surf club. It's going to be very, very interesting. And in your opinion, do people have $100 to $200 an hour to come out here and surf? And of course, you've got to get here, you've got to fly here, you've got to drive here. You know, it's $300-400 for a hotel room. Will the average person be able to do this? I doubt it. But is there enough of that 1% that are going to come out here and surf and you know, keep the lights on here? I don't know. A pic here of the property. There's the mountains. Airport's about a mile that way, and really, really beautiful property. So right now, them not being open is not good, and it's definitely costing them a lot of money not having the doors open and getting people into that surf pool right now. But it's just absolutely amazing. I had to make this video as I was coming back from the gym. I haven't been by and stopped by here yet, and I was hoping it was going to be open today and I'd be able to show you the surf pool, but it is still down, still under repair. And how much that's going to cost to repair, I have no idea. But every day that it's not open, it is costing this place a lot of money. They want to be generating income right now, especially when January, when you have 80-degree weather like this and you cannot open your door. It's not good. But the prices of just to have entertainment now. Yesterday, if you watched yesterday's video, another movie theater shut their doors for good. We're going to see more of that happening. We're going to see more retailers close down. More restaurants are going to be closing down. And you know, we know that the amusement parks have been suffering. And I just wonder how this is going to do. This is incredible. This is innovative. This is really, really cool. And when it does open, I will be here filming video. I think it's an incredible idea. But the question is, will people be able to afford to do this? Will this place be able to make a profit in one of the worst economies in U.S. history? I have no idea. Comment down below on that. But I wish them the best of luck. I don't want to see people lose their businesses. I don't want to see restaurants close. I want America to succeed. I want it to prosper. And we've been through so much in the last few years in this country, losing so many retailers, so many restaurants, so many mom and pop businesses, and just the amount of new business and small businesses now that cannot open, that cannot borrow money. And that's another problem too with all these businesses. It's so expensive to borrow money, and I don't think it's going to get much cheaper as the year goes on. I think the cheap money is going to be over for quite a while. So it's going to be very, very difficult for a lot of these type of places to make money because there's just less and less money floating around out there. The average consumer is flooded with debt. And if they have to come here and use a buy now, pay later plan, they deserve what they get. If they have to finance this with a credit card, they're going to get what they deserve. And unfortunately, people will do that to the very, very end. But at some point, you do come to the end. You can only kick the can down the road before there's no more road to kick the can, right? So I'm going to leave it there today. God bless. Pray for this country. We need a lot of help. And we'll see what happens this week in the fraudulent markets. But we are seeing nothing but more pain and suffering in the U.S. economy, expected to continue. I'm on the back side of the property here. And you can kind of see right there, that's the surf pool right there. There's the water slides. Really nice property. But nobody here, and that is not good for business. It looks like, from what I could tell, they may have drained most of the water out of there. So yeah, every day it goes by is not good as they're trying to get this thing repaired. So they're hoping to have this thing back open in March. So I'm just gonna walk around the property a little bit. I think I can get you a little bit better view. There's a bike trail here, but here's a golf course right next to the park. And just really beautiful day. Really beautiful out. If you look straight up there, that's the old Bob Hope estate up on the mountain there. One thing I have noticed, drove by the airport today, and the last couple times I drove by, not as many private jets, but here comes a small one right here. But there's definitely not as many private jets coming in like there used to be. But I'm going to get you a pretty good view of the surf pool right here. Water is down, but that's it right there. That's the property right there. Massive overhead. They've got a massive repair now to do, but they really did a great job with the renovation here. And I can't wait to see this thing in person operating because I've seen the videos and it's really phenomenal. So you can sit at the bar. They got cabanas right here. Really cool. There's the cabanas. The big screens right here. I'm sure they'll have like surfing tournaments. And you could sit out at the bar or the restaurant, sit outside, right on the patio, watch everybody surf. Really, really cool. Really neat. And you've got more cabanas on the other side over there. So very, very cool. Let me know. What do you think? I think it's really cool. I think it's a great idea. I hope it does well. But it is definitely going to be tested in this economy for sure. but it's a shame that we couldn't catch anybody surfing today. I was hoping it was going to be open and working so I could get you some video. But in the meantime, what a beautiful day. The golf course looks nice. Palm Springs Surf Club property looks nice. And just a great day to be alive, walking, talking, breathing, all that good stuff. So I'm going to leave it there today. Please make sure to like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. That's always very, very nice. I try to read as many as I can, and I know so many people love reading those comments. So from Palm Springs, California, God bless all of you.